Hi, Robin of Oxy-Dry. And this isn't a very big job, but it's a little bit unusual the way this home. Well, this is the basement of the or the lower level of this home. A little unusual layout. The carpet actually is overall in really good condition. This is a berber. This is an olefin. This is actually the exact same carpet I have in my own hallway and bedrooms. Very good wearing carpet, and it's, I think she said, around 12 years or so old. And other than the fact that it could do some tightening, and there's a few stains on it. Nothing too scary, other than this is the most obvious one, so we'll see what happens when we hit that. Of course, I pre-vacuumed thoroughly, and I pre-treated the obvious spots with suspend with stabilized ClO2 in it, and I expect I'm only going to be cleaning it with the Rubbermaid rayon green stripe pad, but we'll see. We'll see how the stain does. I'm just not quite sure what's going to happen when we get over that stain. Anyway, let's see what happens. No, she didn't want me to move anything. So, other than just a couple of things here, but she didn't want me to move the sectional and the exercise bike over there. But here's the stain. Let's see what happens. Just like that. That's kind of what I expected. Now, one of the things, look at that. All gone, just like that. And when we clean a berber carpet, the rotary works very, very well indeed. And if need be, I could put a fiber pad on here, or even a brush. But cleans really well. And the nice thing, one of the nice things about using the rotary is it's not affected by the loops on the berber type carpets or the loop carpets. Whereas if I was using my OP machine, and I've cleaned with my OP machine various ones over the years, when I was probably about a year or so where I carried my Orbitech wheels up machine in the van, and I was using it almost every job. I can remember very specifically jobs where I would start cleaning on a looped carpet, particularly the heavier loops, and it would really fight the moving around on the carpet, because on certain carpets the OP machines don't like to go in the one direction or the other, and the idea is that you would reposition yourself so that you stand 90 degrees from where you were standing, and you have to kind of maneuver around. By the way, there was a bunch of stains right here which just came out. I don't know if you noticed that, but that just looks wonderful. But anyway, and that was one of the reasons why after using the OP machine for about a year or so, I found myself often just going and grabbing my rotary off the van and switching back over to the rotary, because the OP was just really having a hard time on certain carpets just being able to move, and in some cases with the heavier loop berbers that you run across, it was almost like running a jackhammer. It was just really quite the ordeal, really. But I was so glad. I can remember a couple of jobs in particular where I was so relieved when I went and grabbed the rotary and switched over, and and after a while of that happening a few times, I began to realize that I don't have. I'm just not enjoying using the OP, and I was getting the performance out of the Rotary anyway. And since then, I've gotten even better at using it. It's always improving, getting better and better. Now, when I have used my own OP on my berber, which is the same as this one in my home, I think I actually did a video not too long ago where I was using my Easy Glide Orbitec machine, which is a wheels down machine, and it has no problem on the loop type carpets. And that was really what was happening way back when, in the beginning, everybody was using wheels up rotaries or OPs, and then it was realized that the wheels down configuration really overcame that particular problem, and that's why the wheels down machines became kind of the dominant style. But for some people, they prefer the wheels up for residential, and because they're more nimble. So that's great. But anyway, now you could use a glide, and that would help. It wouldn't resolve the problem. It would just make it easier. But in some cases, whether you're using the Orbitec, by the way, has the same orbit as the Challenger or the Oric or the Vibe and the Orbot Sprayborg, all the same orbit. So, and there's times when I've used the Oric as well on carpets like this, and again, you still run into the same problem. It's just because of the way the orbital motion is. The pad is interacting with the yarn, and the yarn of the carpet, when they make the carpet, the carpet's actually got a bit of a lean to the yarn. It has a set. It lays in one direction or the other, and even some cut pile carpets, this can happen, where you find the machine would want to kind of fight you, whereas that does not occur with the Rotary. And that was one of the reasons why I again just found that the Rotary was, in my opinion, in my experience, was a better choice. I want to get that little spot there. Not a very obvious spot, but anyway, that's having the option of choosing different machines has given me the experience to know what are the strengths and weaknesses of each type. And I've always been saying that the Rotary is a great choice, and that's kind of been the focus of my YouTube channel. I've yet to see any reason why I would move away from that position. And I've been cleaning my own carpet, obviously, for, well, how long have we had it now? 12 years or so? and it just comes up wonderful every time. Not sure what we got here. Don't feel anything there. We'll try something else on that before I get too radical. Just go over that spot just one more time. It looks like it's gone. We'll zip in here, and I can put this shelf back. Get the power cord behind me here. This, I just want to show you guys something here. The big fire that we had last year was all over on the side over here. You can see kind of burned out over here. Up on the mountain, all the trees are black. And actually the fire did jump across the lake and ended up over on, actually just a bit south of here, but you can see how, what would have happened if it came right in over here where I am at right now. You can see how these trees are right up against the houses, and these are pine trees. They burn really easy. People like to have their houses smack dab up against the trees and get a wildfire, and you're done for. So I kind of like the idea of a house in the bush like that, but that's the risk. Okay, put this back. Oh, did something to my wrist yesterday. Really hurting. Aches and pains. So anyway, usually wherever you see any spots or stains that I come across, I've already pre-treated them. It's not like I'm just relying on strictly what's in the tank of the machine. Normally speaking, I will have pre-treated any spots and stains, and so they've been sitting there with the pre-treatment on them for usually at least 10 minutes. So there's dwell time, in case you're wondering. Anyway, it looks like I'm pretty much done with this. I just gotta go and deal with that weird little spot in the other room there, and then and do the steps, which are right there. Anyway, I'll let you go. So thanks for watching. Have a good day.